Hi, I'm Elvis de Jesus, and I'm going to read the task 3. Now comment based on the video. What do you think about the same-sex marriage? Personally, I respect all people who decide to be with a person of the same sex. I consider that despite prejudice, if two people love and complement each other enough to want to spend their lives together and want to get married, um, it does not matter if they are of the same sex. To do it although there are many countries today that do not see where and receive a lot of discrimination for doing something different from what society is used to seeing. Do you think it's what happens in Dominican Republic? Yes, it is. Not legally allowed, but there are many same-sex couples that are live together. Do you agree or disagree with the issue? In my opinion, I agree. I think that all people should have the freedom to choose how, how and with whom they feel happiest in order to share their lives. Since love is love, and we should act or respect the decision of others as long as they make them happy. What would you suggest to the government of your country to do in order to take position towards same-sex marriage? I really do not think that our country is prepared to legalize something such as same-sex marriage. Due to the culture of our country is governed by many taboo for the simple fact of the being something of the normal that usually see. Could really suggest that they try to reduce discrimination against these people as much as possible because it's a mental abuse in lives then with consequence. Read the statements and write true or false. Go back to reading one and look for the answer you're unsure of. Susan Fiennes is on the radio. False. Nervous in New Jersey. Brought to Susan Fine. False. Nervous in New Jersey is a man. False. Nervous in New Jersey wants to get married. True. In 2003, most women say that only men should propose. False. Um, Linda O'Connor is a divorce lawyer. False. The adversary nervous in New Jersey to propose. True. Answer the questions. According to O'Connor, which adjectives describe women who propose to men? Educated and self-confident. Fun, educated, desperate, strong, self-confident, nervous, weak. What two suggestions do Susan Fine make? Um, the proposal should not be a surprise. The relationship should be serious. The woman should write out the proposal and practice it before they ask for their boyfriend's hands in marriage. Read the statements and write true or false. Go back to reading to look for the answer you are unsure of. Most married couples get divorced. True. There is mathematical formula that predicts who should get married. False. Um, A mathematical worked with a sociologist force for their study. They research videotape codes through the codes to a brightest force. The researchers gave each couple positive and negative points. True. In the score is bad, the couple has to get divorced and false. Answer the questions. What three things do the researchers look at? Credit, divorce, physical information, and conversation. Find two examples for body language or facial reactions in the reading, rolling eyes and smiles. Analyze. Which one of these women are real? How do you know? Monica, Miranda, Halle Berry. Why do you think Corbett Champagne Company did a survey about marriage? They did a survey in order to get their status and promote wedding. Champagne are very popular too. Reading skills, understanding in transition words and phrases. Many transition words and phrases are used in English. Writers use transition words and phrases to connect ideas. These words and phrases may connect ideas from one sentence to another. They may also connect ideas within the same sentence. Some transition words and phrases add ideas together. He drank the soda and ate all the ice cream. Some transition words and phrases put actions in the time order. First, take two eggs, then break them in a bowl. What do the underlying transition words and phrases from the readings do? In addition, their boyfriends I usually like strong women ideas. She also advised women to do two more things, add ideas. Then the readers listen to the conversation, time order. After that, they give it that couple positive points and negative points, time order. In the end, the researchers up the points, time order. Read the find to answer these questions. Read the next articles to find the answer to these questions. What two countries does the writer talk about? Singapore, the USA. What is the H government doing about marriage? Singapore has a marriage service and USA is teaching people about marriage. The two government programs try to help different groups. What are the two groups? The USA program is for poor people and the Singapore program is for young people. How do people in each country feel about the programs? In the USA, some people think that marriage is a private decision. In Singapore, some people think that is the program is good. Often, others think that is not the government business. Vocabulary word gets meaning from context. Gets the meaning of the easy words and phrases from reading 3. What clues did you use? Clues. It looked like a word I knew. I used word knowledge. There was a definition in the reading, and there was an example in the reading. Matchmakers. People who introduce Singapore people to each other. Computer dating service. An internet company that matches single people with common interests and likes. Promote. Support. Organize control. Reading skills. What does each underlined word or phrase from reading 3 refer to? The government says that future in the United States depends on strong families. However, its programs are not for all families. They are for the one special group, the poor. Some government officials argue the women with children should have husbands. If they have husbands, they will not need money from government. Some people are against government programs that advertise marriage. They say that marriage is private decision. They are also afraid that poor women may think they have to get married. The governments, the programs, women with children, some people, poor women. Let's continue. Discuss these 3 points. The government should make it difficult to get married. Every couple should have to pass a course about marriage before they get a marriage license. I don't think so, since the government doesn't have to make decisions for others. Everyone has the right to get married without any government restriction. Government should use taxes to encourage marriage and discourage divorce. Married couples should pay fewer taxes than single people. Divorce couples should pay a divorce penalty tax. When you get a divorce, automatically your status turns single. So, do you have to pay a penalty tax for being single? And I don't think it would stop the divorce. Marriage is personal decision. The government should not try to control it. Of course, getting married is such an important decision. That's all for this moment. He was with you, Elvis de Jesus.